that's not the one I want. Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy, the Crazy Man, and I am coming to you live from my studio. And seeing how I only have a few days left of my Indiegogo campaign, I thought I'd go live, and hopefully try to build some excitement for Forbidden. Don't know what that is. Hold on. So today I'm gonna draw Lord Vox in his not Lord Vox. I'm sorry, David Hunter. David Hunter in his battle armor self. And I haven't drawn Hunter in years. But I've been doing segments with different characters, and I thought it'd be fitting to do it today. Hold on a second. So I'm just gonna put this here. All right, cool. So everybody's probably still outside enjoying the weather. Either way, I'm gonna be here doing my thing and drawing, and hopefully, if anybody's out there watching, have any questions, hit the link below. Actually, hit the link in the post that I just posted, and maybe I'll get your pleasures today. So I'm gonna work on David Hunter here. In no specific manner. Just want to make sure I get everything here. All right, so it's been a while. I haven't drawn him in a while, but David Hunter, I started fleshing out the torso in the shape that I wanted. So David Hunter holds two forms. The human form and the demonic form. And in the demonic form, he this is my dentist. In the demonic form is when he does battle with Sin and Viejo. So So an update on the crazies. 12 packages were delivered today, between New York, New Jersey, and one in Chino, California. So for the Kickstarter campaign, we're excited that the campaigns are arriving. The rewards are arriving to you guys. In fact, Michael Gracia, who I watched his plugging, he received it. His package today. I thought it was pretty cool. Thank you, Michael, for posting that. That's my dentist acting up, saying that it's about that time that I go get my cleaning. I think this needs to be. So again, I'm going to let's just get this in there. Just be fleshing it out and see what happens. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll answer. So normally I would post ahead of time and say I'm gonna go live and have an agenda, but today, as I finished recording What's in the Box, which is about social studies, the comic book. Another package delivered today. Awesome. So basically, he has like dreadlocks, in a sense. You know, it's funny. As I'm sitting here, you see scammers. They'll send the or hackers. They'll send these texts. Congratulations, Julia. They're trying to see if they can get your name right, and they keep sending these crazy posts, which are just nuts. All right. So, David Hunter has. When I designed this back then, a long time ago, a lot of my influences came from like Robotech and um, Robotech, Weapon Zero, that kind of stuff. So right now, what I'm going to be doing is just making sure that everything just flows. As I'm designing it. And that's going to be my dogs acting crazy in the background as I'm trying to. I gotta get them jobs. Let me zoom in because, yeah, there you go. That's better. You can see that. So you can see when I did this, I provided the shape of the body and then laid the arm where I wanted the arm to be. So I feel fortunate enough that we were able to make our goal. But I would love to unlock one of the stretch goals, at least one. I think that would be real cool. So I want to make this extra thick because he's gonna have some elements to his game here, to his weaponry. Move this over so you can see. And it's been a while, so I'm actually looking at my earlier designs as I'm drawing of Forbidden to make sure I understand what I did when I drew this back in 2000. So that's the gist of what I'm doing here. So he has this piece here that is part mechanical, or robotic, whatever. So as I zoom out, you'll get an idea of where I'm going with this. And again, the last time I drew David Hunter was probably in 2005. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. That's better. That's better. All right, good. So I'm doing right now is just trying to get the feel of the armor and so I'm gonna zoom out a second so you get a full view of Mr. Hunter. Let's get the headshot. Oops. No bueno. There he goes. So again, he has dreadlocks. I gotta zoom out because I want to be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so what was it? Oh, yeah, he has a piece here. My dogs are always acting up. Always. Yeah, they always have a lot to say, but they don't even pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Feed me, walk me, kiss me, hug me. They don't even pay bills. Wake up, hungry. And once I have all of the elements, then I'll start going over it. Again, just fleshing out his legs here. Okay. So I'm almost there with just the basic elements of David Hunter. When he puts this armor on, it's when he mutates into his demonic form. And you're not going to see that, I believe, until issue 3. That's when it pops off. Yeah, and then in issue 3, they just go crazy and they start, it gets nuts. I don't know if you see that, but so that's my dog barking because my wife took all the dogs out. Well, some of the dogs, and one of them was left behind, and he's mad as hell. Mad as hell. So basically, here is the gist. I don't know why the glare is there. I'm gonna see if I can turn off one of the lights. Hold on. That certainly didn't work. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if I can go zoom in closer. All right. So there it is. So here's the jet basic armor of David Hunter. In fact, I left this whole piece out right here. Look at me. Forgot about this. Okay. So this is a sketch of David Hunter. I'm gonna turn off the light completely and see if that gets rid of the glare. No, I think it's just the lighting on the tablet. All right, so there it is. So that's Mr. Hunter sketched for the first time in over 12 years. He's a bad mofo. I guess I'll ink over him. Let's add, actually delete that one. Okay, that. Let's go to brushes, basics. All right, I'm gonna zoom in and start playing around. That's too thick of a line. Hold on. What if you make your background color gray? Oh, maybe. Let's see that. Let's try that. Hold on. Excuse me. Where's my colors? Oh, looky, looky. I see cookies. Good call out, Dave. Sekya. I just learned something today. That pesky white background's been annoying me ever since I started this. Yeah, I know. I know. Something always goes wrong live stream, no matter what you try. My dog's gonna continue barking until my wife comes back with the other dogs. He is so mad that he didn't go outside. But he doesn't realize he's next. So, um, my wife tends to go and talk to all the neighbors, and they all meet up with their dogs. One of my neighbors has chickens, and they tend to chat for long periods of time. So she usually goes out a couple of times a day with the dogs. I usually join her once in a while. I don't remember if I did. Yeah, they must hear my wife because they're acting up right now. But yeah. So just zooming out for a second. So David Hunter is uh, an extension of Nokron from the series, and his whole purpose is to control the globe. Oh no! Now my dogs are all acting up. Yeah, I hear them. So I was sitting here today after I did some editing, video editing, and I did an episode of What's in the Box. I just wanted to draw. I just wanted to sketch. Didn't know what I was gonna do. Then I landed on doing David Hunter. Um, I just needed an escape because I've been interviewing a lot of creators, and that requires a lot of editing of the videos too. And then once you're done editing, you're uploading and you're doing all that stuff, and that takes time to render the files. And so after hours and hours and just doing that stuff, I said, you know what? I need a break. The hard part is that like I want to play music, but I don't know what kind of music. That's I need to download some like YouTube tracks that are license free. Forgot all about this. Yeah, it looks so much better. It all depends. It all depends. When I schedule the day just to draw, uh, I would put it in a week. I was in a week, so probably about maybe 14 hours in a week because a lot of the time I'm creating images for uh, the campaigns. Like I have the Indiegogo campaign running right now, and I'm posting on social media, or I have the podcast. So I'm interviewing a lot of characters, a lot of creators on my podcast, and I'm getting ready to take on Catch the Crazies number 4. number 5. So our current artist JC Grande, he did the first 4 issues. He will complete 4, and then I'll take over, and that starts in April. So I'll be drawing regularly, but I haven't gotten a lot of time because of everything else. And Forbidden's already done, and I'm just doing this sketch because I haven't drawn David Hunter in a long time, and the whole series for Forbidden, all 6 issues are completed. And I didn't draw the series. I did a lot of the covers and I did the character designs. I had my 2 different artists work on that, but I will be drawing regularly in April. But since I started again in comics, because I left for a long time, for 10 years, I would say about 12 to 14 hours a week I draw. The rest of the time, I'm either podcasting, video editing, creating images for posts, promoting, all that stuff. And so that's why I've been like working out the kinks, because I'll be taking on the series myself. So I wanted to get my muscles back into the game and flex, get more accustomed to drawing regularly. I'm sure you probably draw like 8 hours a day. Yeah, it's tough. Trying to balance the time. Like tomorrow night, we have PowCon. So Sal, the promoter for PowCon, is going to be on the show. It's pre-recorded, and then Wednesday we have 2 guests, Alpha Dogs and another creator, forgot his name, but they're promoting their campaigns, and they will go live this week. Yeah, so they're gonna go live this week because they have campaigns either going or about to go. So I'll be editing that, and then tomorrow night I'm on Get in Tune, and then Thursday night I'm on Bronx Heroes Comic Con podcast, trying to promote Forbidden. So yeah, it's just a matter of trying to balance the time. And today I just felt like I had like burnout from all the video editing this past week, that I just needed to just relax. And this is what relaxes me. Just being able to just to draw, and not knowing, I didn't even have anything in mind, but yeah, just trying to find enough time to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing for my books. Hey, what's up, San Martino? Oh, you catch the crazy in the mail today? Awesome. Yeah, I got the alerts. About 12 people received their packages today. So that's pretty dope. Can't wait to get the feedback on what you think about the book. Yeah, so I think I'm a big supporter of the indie community. I love promoting the independent creators. That's why I created Cast the Craze. But I also got to remember to find time to promote what I do, and create the content for my books. So it's just finding that right mix of the two. Yeah. Cast it crazy. Said try to. I like every. If you know me from back in the days, I like writing funny stuff and all ages stuff, and um, that's like I think that's my niche. So I'm glad you liked it because we try to put a spin on it. If you like that, you're gonna love issue 3 because it's crazy. Um, and issue 4 is done as well. So issue 3 is completely done, illustrated, ready to go. Um, April 29th, we launched that Kickstarter. And then issue 4 is being illustrated now, but the script is done. And we're so excited about it. Um, yeah, there's too much negativity in the world today, man. And it's like anytime you can laugh and escape, I think laughter is the best remedy for a long, healthy life. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna feel good too because I don't know if you heard, but I'm taking over on issue 5, so it's gonna be feel good. It's gonna feel good to work on a series again. The last series I worked on was "There's Nail in My Toilet," so I haven't, um, getting those juices flowing again and working on a regular series. It's gonna be fun. And the colorist, her name is Barbara. The colorist that's working on Forbidden, man, killing the pages. It's doing an amazing job with it. And what's even better is that when you have a colorist or anybody that's working with you and they love the project as much as you're gonna see it in the quality and what they do. And Barbara loves the story and is very passionate about capturing the mood to Forbidden. So it's pretty dope. I had that way. I don't know if I want to do it that way, but anyway. Yeah, Barbara's in Brazil. And I had a different colorist, and the colorist after the first page started getting lazy, with and sloppy, and so I had to let that one go, and that's when I landed with Barbara, and I got lucky. as soon as I knew that we made the goal on Forbidden, um, the Indiegogo, I immediately commissioned the colorist. So that way, I'm trying to have the book ready for you guys. Anibal did our cover for book. Yeah, Anibal's a beast. Um, you know, Anibal broke my heart when he didn't want to finish Forbidden, and because he was meant for that book. And I know he has regrets. But let me zoom up for a second. Yeah, so here we go so far. So here's David Hunter so far. Um, yeah, Anibal, I wanted him to finish the book. He chose not to. So I found Primit Santra on, um, uh, what is it called? What is that? Deviant Art. I found Primit Santra on Deviant Art. And he just killed it. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing about Anibal is that it's hard to get him in the mood or get him when he's, in his creative mode. The fact that you were able to get him to do it, that's awesome. Yeah, yeah, you do. Yeah, it's crazy because he's in Orlando right now, and all he's thinking about is coming back. If I was in Orlando right now, I'd have an umbrella, margaritas, and a sketch pad sitting on the beach, listening to the ocean waves, and just chilling, drawing, drinking, and relaxing. And he's thinking about coming back. And I'm like, oh, you're crazy. Sometimes you do things, you wonder what you just did. Yeah, I can't wait to just get away. It's been tough. Um, uh, we used to go to Texas and Colorado a couple times a year because we have family out there. We haven't been able to, um, and so we're trying to plan a trip now for the summer at least. You know, but it's crazy because I bounce back and forth. I see something. Oh, let me go fix this over here. Ah, yeah, that's what's going on here. Is anybody going to be doing any comic shows? Yeah, this is the Cintiq 24K. Is that what it is? 24K. Um, Oh, nice. What part of Colorado? I usually go to Aurora and Denver. In Denver, I usually go to Aurora, Colorado. But yeah, this is a Cintiq. So I never pay full price for anything. So I got this bad boy for nickels on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, near the Springs. Oh, nice. You know, when I was in Colorado, I went to Red Rocks and I saw Earth, Wind, and Fire in concert there. I love Boulder. I think Boulder's a very cool place. Um, but yeah, I went to Facebook Marketplace for a year and a half, trying to find the right price. And this guy who lived in Manhattan in the city, um, on the Upper East Side, was selling his, and he's a fine artist, and he like his stuff is like in museums and galleries, and he decided that he just wanted to go back to traditional, and he was selling it, and I got this for like 75% off the retail price, and all I had to do was go pay cash. He only wanted cash. Picked it up, heaviest thing you ever. I mean, the box was huge. It was heavy. Had to stuff it in my little car, and drove home. I was so excited, and no regrets. I love this. Yeah, I think in today's world, if you're paying full price for anything, man, it's just you're getting scammed because all the prices are inflated, and I try to avoid. I don't care if it's secondhand, as long as it does its job, I'm good. Actually, I didn't like that. And I went horseback riding in Colorado. I forgot where mountains we went to. We went horseback riding, and it's crazy going horseback riding mountainside because you have to practically lay your back um, on the horse as it's going downhill, because if you sit up straight, you're gonna flip right over. It's crazy. And like 4 years in a row, we've gone whitewater rafting in Colorado. I've done two level twos, one level three, and one level four. And kids, don't jump in. I made the mistake. Me and my cousin, we were we felt like we were at a pause on the raft, and I asked the guide, "Can I jump in?" And he says, "I can't stop you. I won't recommend it, but I can't stop you." So we jumped. Yes, we had a bunch of knuckleheads. We jumped in, and within a second, we were like a block away, a city block away from our raft. It seemed like the river was still, but it was actually moving fast, and it took everybody to coordinate all the other rafts to try to catch us. It's crazy. And then the sharp edge rocks, nuts. Yeah, I know, right? On a horse. I wanted to move to Colorado. My wife wouldn't do it. Even though her mom's out there. she wouldn't do it because the weather. And I'm like, we got just as aggressive weather out here, but I fell in love with it. There was a point where we were looking at homes, and she was only looking at the homes to appease me. She knew she wasn't going over there. So she wants the other extreme. She wants to move to Texas. And it's so damn hot over there. But now with this extreme weather Texas has been having, and now they're also on tornado season coming up. Ugh. Yeah, it should be that. It's not smooth. Do you try to ink digitally like you would traditionally? So traditionally, I do a lot better job than I do digitally. I'm still working on my craft because I've only been using the tablet for a little bit. And what I find is when I'm inking traditionally, I spent a lot more time um, on it. And then I tend to, because I know that I'm going to color, if I'm coloring over my own art, I just basically outline my pencils. Um, if someone else is going to color my stuff, then I'll spend the time and put in all the details and all the little nuances that I want. But better definitely on paper, still working on this because I tend to uh, move quickly. Sent you a page. Oh, cool. How'd you do it? On email? Um, yeah, so basically, I'm still learning how to take my time when I'm coloring my own stuff to really, because I know when I'm coloring my own stuff where all the other stuff is gonna go, so I'll add it on. Um, I always say I'm a lazy artist, so oh Facebook. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Oh, sorry. Well, hold on 1 second. image. I'm showing it on the screen as I'm working. Oh, that's pretty dope. Nice. Who did the coloring? That is sweet. I hope you don't mind that I blew you up and showed it on the screen, but it's pretty tight. You said you found the colorist, a guy found on DV. Oh, nice. So how many people did you go through on DeviantArt before you landed on this guy? Three? Ah, you're better man than I am. When I found the colorist, I got 48 portfolios that I had to go through. And then I narrowed it down to three, then one bailed out, and then the Thunderdome contest. Nice. No, I just put here's my budget, this is the number of pages, this is the timeline, and then I had 48 people bid on it. And the one guy that I thought was gonna be good got lazy, and so I had to move on. That's awesome. Even when I did on DeviantArt, when I landed with Primate Santra to finish the Forbidden series, he was one of like 50 that I had to go to. It was crazy. Yeah, so what I did in the DeviantArt forum, what I did was I posted it and then I locked it so no one can respond. They would have to just email me or DM me on my DeviantArt page, because then you get those knuckleheads, that they think you should have a bigger budget, and I don't want to go through all that stuff. So look, if you're interested, this is the budget, this is the timeline, these are the pages, here's a sample of what it looks like or whatever, and then go from there. But I avoid all of the other nonsense. So immediately after I post, I lock it. Shut it down. Yeah. It's funny because when I got back into comics 2 years ago, one of the biggest things I was asked is, when are you going to bring back Forbidden? Are you going to bring back Forbidden? And I finally caved and decided to do it. So, any of you guys doing any Comic Cons? I'm doing PowCon. I was gonna try for the Big Apple, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. Um, Wait a bit. And since PowCon is in Jersey, are there any shows in Colorado coming up? Oh no, man. That guy is smart. He got you his marketing. I don't think there's a Colorado Springs coming up though. There's a. I know there's Denver has Comic Cons. Um, I'm not sure. I remember when I was out there because we were carried back in '05. My books were carried at Mile High in Colorado, and I went over there to check them out on the bookshelves. See, it all depends. You know, if it's a big show, see, like I don't understand right now. New York City right now, the Big Apple Comic Con. It's a small venue in the New Yorker Hotel, so you're probably going to have a few hundred people, but they're charging for an artist table $600, which is crazy. PowCon, which is in New Jersey, is going to be at a bigger venue. I think it's like 25,000 square feet, I forget, or 30,000 square feet, and they're only charging 150 for their table for Artist Alley. In Colorado, you know, again, I haven't done a con. This is gonna be the first con I've done in years. But in Colorado, the Denver con, I believe it was for Artist Alley was like 200 or 250. It wasn't as extreme as the Big Apple. Big Apple is charging New York Comic Con prices for Artist Alley, which does not make sense. Yeah, no, that's why. Like this year, I'm just doing local shows in New Jersey, um, New York, and New Jersey because I can drive to them. Because any show where you have to, um, now you have to pay for airfare and hotel and all that stuff. Unless I'm staying like at my parents'. If I go to Texas, I'll stay at my sister-in-law's. If I go to Colorado, my parents. You would think. Yeah, especially now when you still have social distancing requirements. You know, you have to have everything 6 feet apart. You're gonna have less capacity, but they're still charging full price. Does not make sense at all. You know, there should be a 50% discount. If I was Big Apple at the New Yorker hotel, number one, parking is if you're driving, parking's it's gonna cost you because there's nothing but high-rise buildings in that area. So you have to find a parking lot. So you gotta pay for that. If you're driving, you gotta pay for tolls. Um, if you're coming from out of state to stay at a hotel in New York, it's expensive. So you're probably gonna get a hotel in New Jersey and take a bus into Manhattan in order to save money. Um, and then you have to wear masks and you know you gotta be 6 feet apart and all these other things. They should have said, you know what, this is gonna be our first time since COVID. Let's be safe and we're gonna do it at a reasonable discounted price at $100 or 150 a table. But $600, you're crazy. Which is why I'm excited about PodCon. Number one, it was within my budget. Um, I need to get out the house. I haven't been out the house since December 5th. Uh, and, you know, I need to just feel normal again. I've never been to PAX. I've been years ago. I've done Baltimore. I did Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle. I did Chicago, Wizard World Chicago. I did Pittsburgh, San Diego. San Diego Comic Con, I did that 4 years in a row. I did a lot in Philly, in New York, of course, in Jersey. Boston. Did I do Boston? Yes, I did. But I've never been to PAX. How's PAX? Video games. Oh, cool. Yeah, PowCon's got video games because they're having some sort of gaming contest. They got toys and comics. It's my first time going to PowCon. I show it. I was like, oh, I contacted the guy. It was a good price. He immediately asked me if he can be on the show. So he's gonna be on the. We're recording the show tomorrow night. Based on the show and how many surprises he has, I'll determine when I'm gonna post his. Yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Thank you for joining. Yo, send a picture with you holding the book. And but yeah, so Cast of Crazies issue number 4. Issue number 3 launches April 29th on Kickstarter. And Forbidden is about to close. It'll end Saturday morning. We're in the last few days of the campaign. And let me zoom out. We're in the last few days of the campaign. I'm excited. I'm excited because the colorist is doing an amazing job. I'm excited because everything is. My goal is to get everything into all the backers' hands early, like we have with Cast of Crazies. We've always been a month early. Thanks, David. I appreciate you supporting and checking it out. Do you have a YouTube channel as well? Have I subscribed to you? Oh, that's right, David. Oh, by the way, I got your stickers. The Wanderer. I'm sorry. Yes, I got your stickers. Thank you so much. Yeah, your book is awesome. When are you going to be on the show? Stop avoiding me, David. Stop avoiding me. But yeah, I did subscribe to your channel. Yes, great book. Plug, 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 plug. Yeah, David's book is amazing. Your art style is fantastic. You know, um, yeah, I got it. It's great. It's awesome stuff. Just like your book, your work is fantastic. Very inspiring. Um, but yes, you let me know when, and we'll get you on the show. Um, Look, I one thing for sure is when you recognize talent, you have to acknowledge talent because it's artists like you, it's creators like you that inspire me to do what I do, and I take influence from everywhere. And I enjoyed your book, I truly did. And if you're watching this, check out What's in the Box, The Wanderer, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It should be on television. It should be an animated series. Just saying. But yeah, so this is Forbidden. This is David Hunter for Forbidden, and again, it's been a year since I've drawn him. A little rough around the edges, but thank you all for watching. Thank you, David. Again, I'm coming after you. You got to get on the show, and talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna leave you all with the trailer for Forbidden, the little promo.